if we can't keep the seat cool while we're gone. Right, let's do it. Got a track up here that heads up to some World War II forts. I think they call them forts. They used them for lookouts to look out for enemy submarines, the Japanese, with their mini subs, and they proved they were worth putting up because the Japanese actually bombed Townsville back in World War II, and these defence systems were used to spot the mini subs and blow them up, or at least try to blow them up. So let's get up there and find them. Local bikies. G'day mate. Hey, a lot of mopeds up here, and the bikes. Well, this should be a test for me. I work out 3 days a week. I used to do 5 days a week out in the gym. I realised it's getting a bit too much. I'm nearly 60 now, so I cut it back to 3 days. But I also do DDP yoga on the off days, just to break everything up. Because when I was 16 years ago, when I was 42, had a bad knee, and the doctor told me, he said, "I need to scrape," so they scraped it. He said, "Mate, she's only good for about 12 months, but you're too young for a knee replacement." I thought, shit, 42 is a bit young. So once he done it, he gave me the rundown. He said, "No physical exercise, just walking and rest, you know, blah blah blah." I thought, stuff that, too young for that. So much you want to see and do. So I did my own research and ended up going back to the gym. Then I found DDP, and he's an ex-wrestler, and he modified the yoga, and the idea is to break up all the damage that's in there and create new cartilage, get everything moving again. And since I've done that, I'm able to walk and enjoy my sports, even skateboard again. But yeah, I don't do much cardio, so this hill climb's going to be a challenge. Anyway, here's the first one. Imagine these dudes back in World War II. Look at the view they had. Mate, that wouldn't get boring getting to be looking at that every day and being paid for it. Yeah, I'll take the doorway out this time. Alright, let's see where she goes. Oh, I can see it now. Halfway up the hill. Let's get it. That's a good safety tip when you're out doing stuff like this, motor vlogging, and you wear black. Black is safe in 30-degree heat. You got to make sure you wear your leathers, your boots, your long pants, because that's what you need when you're in this heat and humidity. It protects you, they tell you. I just forgot to bring the bike. But with views like that, she's worth it. I knew there was one ford up here, I didn't know there was four. Note to self, more cardio at the gym. Yeah, look at that. That would have had a gun on it for sure. For sure. You can't really see now, it's overgrown, but yeah. Just imagine the blokes living in here. Probably armoury back there, living quarters or vice versa. Well, they might not have even lived in here. Might have just been somewhere to work and rotating shift, but you can just imagine what they saw. And you might think, well, the island's in the way, right? But over there, they got bigger and more impressive forts over there. They're probably better preserved as well. They are fantastic. We'll do that another day. So that's pretty much exactly the same as the other one. So it does say gun position, and they got a better view from up here. Holy dooly. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that beach down there. I won't zoom in just in case there is someone. But apparently it's a nudist beach. But from the stories I've heard, you only get old blokes down there. So won't zoom in on that. We just concentrate on the fort up here. This one looks like a two-story. Yeah, when I said it's a nudist beach, I'm not sure if it is or isn't. Could be. But there has been stories of one round here, as there's supposed to be one over Maggie Island too, but we'll suss that out when we go over there. Just gotta watch out for snakes. The slithering kind and the human kind. Okay. Talk about a vantage point from up here. This sort of like upstairs. Yeah, I hope I don't find any more forts up there because I have to keep on going. Yeah. Yeah, can't read that. Don't know what it says. Definitely a better view from up here. Wow, to think I've been here for like 80 years. And still structurally sound by the looks of relatively. Type of dugout. I don't know if this was a gun turret or if it was used for communications or storing goods or what, generator maybe. Build the walls up, have the Jenny here so they can't hear it. Up there is supposed to be a research station from what I've been told. I ain't going up there. I'm going that way. Down. Over there. That's where the bike is. Let's go ride. I'll go see my mate Tony. Probably my best mate in Townsville. I've known him for about 8 years. So we'll go do a welfare check on him. The beauty about Tony is if he's not at home, he's at work because he's in hospital sick. So I get to check up on him everywhere he goes. But that's a good thing, I think, because he hasn't got many friends, so it's good to keep in touch. So let's make our way down and we'll go visit Tony. I just realised I can go on top of this other one. Alley-oop. Yeah. Couldn't do that a couple of years ago. Woo! Aye, that's a view. Not me, that. Wear black, they said you look cool, they said. Oh yeah, I'm real cool. Look at me, 30 degree heat. Shut up, you whinger. Mate, you're living in paradise. Live it up. It's awesome. Yeah, I tried that track about 7 years ago when I first bought the bike. Bought the missus and my son-in-law and my daughter up. They were on their bike, and yeah, my knee would not let me get past that first foot, even though I didn't know there was ones behind it. But that's how bad the knee was. But this DDP yoga, mate, I swear by it. If you're over 50 and you've got arthritis problems or bad back or sore neck or just bad joints, give him a look up online on YouTube or something. We bought his DVDs from the States. Diamond Dallas Page, he used to be a wrestler in the WWII and WWF and all that crap back in the day. So yeah, all the stunts that he did at the time, you know, wrestlers actually wreck their body. It might look fake, but a lot of the landings are real. So yeah, he had to do something to preserve his style of life he wanted, and that was to be active. So he teamed up with some other bloke, and they came up with their form of yoga. And it's a quick, hard session, but you modify it to how you want to do it, and how you use it, what your abilities are, and some of the success stories he's had. Pretty sure you've all heard of Eric Esch, probably not. But if you're in the boxing, you'd know him as Butterbean. Well, a couple of years ago, Butterbean was living his life signing autographs in an electric wheelchair. He couldn't move, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. DDP took him in. Eric is now back fighting again and running, and he's out of that wheelchair. The DDP program got him up and not only changed him physically but mentally as well, to not give in. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Just doing the best you can and keep doing it, don't give in. And you too can enjoy. All of that. Oh shit, nearly fell down. You can see that bloke down there. See the bloke down there fishing. He's a brave man, he is. We've had some 3 to 4 metre crocodile spotted around here. And to be standing in the water like that, casting out, making splashes. Yeah, I wouldn't be down there. No way. I've seen Jaws, and that was Jaws. I know what these things can do too. They're deadly. Just watch one of those Steve Irwin programs, mate. Yeah. Brave, brave man. Alright, I'll go see my mate Tony. Look at this joint, eh? where Tony lives. Go in and do a wheel. Oh, look at that. Just caught something. Good on it. Go and do a welfare check on him, make sure he's alright. Speak to you soon. Well, that was the welfare check done. Tony's good. He's actually spent a couple of weeks out of